Hey, if you were watching this right now, it means you are looking at getting the Anycubic Photon. So, yeah, these are some things that they won't tell you. And, you see all these ads, they look amazing, and, all these things you can print, and, it just is the best one that I love is that everybody is claiming, that they were having first try success. Now, maybe I got a dud, but let me just tell you, there's a lot of things that are far from the truth. You just saw that glitch, so that's another thing. You just saw that live. All right, but anyways, so let's go into it. So here's the thing: they are, maybe some people have some previous experience with resin, and if that's the case, yeah, you might have first try success. But let me just be 100% clear. This is 100% not my first printer. I built this one. I also have a CR10 that I have printers, and this is not my first rodeo, but it's my first resin rodeo. Completely different animal, and one thing they won't tell you is that this thing, if you don't level perfect, I'm telling you perfectly, guys, it does not work. Nothing. It'll just screw up your print, and you're gonna get something like that. They don't. If you're lucky, I got so many blobs. I can't tell you. I went through a liter of resin, which was quite a bit of money, expecting first try results like everybody else. But guys, don't believe the hype that it's first try. It's definitely not first try. It's maybe, if you've had experience with that before, yes, but if you have no experience, absolutely not. Not 100% sure that many people are doing that first try. Again, I could be having something wrong with my machine. I doubt it, because it's still printing stuff like that, which is not. It's just it's a failed print. So anyways, you're going to have a lot of failed prints, and just understand that this is not a plug and play. This is far from a plug and play, guys. So let me just tell you, this is a resin system. This costs, what did I buy that for? $45, $60 or something, whatever that is. I've gone through this entire thing, pretty much the entire thing, trying to just get one test piece, just one clean print. And I'm telling you, I've had this thing for months. Guys, I have not done one print that was successful. I've gotten things to hang to the top recently, but guys, there are so many things. And I'm going to go down the list right now, things. So guys, buckle in, write these down. If you're thinking about doing this, understand that, number one, it's messy. Now, what do I mean by messy? Well, this oil gets everywhere. It's a resin. You have to wear gloves, and if you don't wear gloves, it seeps in your bloodstream in like 5 seconds. So it's pretty nasty stuff. So that's one thing. It's pretty dangerous. This vat, that's all failed print. That's where you have to have a station kind of set up for this stuff. It's just not plug and play. So don't expect it to be plug and play. I will give a sandwich compliment. I will say in the positive that I have seen people printing some pretty amazing things on here. So I guess I'm just not one of them yet. Anyway, so let's talk about the film. All right, so the film on the bottom, guys. I'll get to the last one. I'm gonna save. That was the biggest issue everyone is facing, and it's probably why I would really take a really good look of whether I really wanted this or not. So I'll save that for last. But right now, understand that if this is unlevel, that's what I was having an issue. If the desk is unlevel, they actually have leveling screws under here. But if this is unlevel by any bit, this is not going to work. So that's number one. Number two, it gets messy, obviously, resin everywhere. Number three, you need gloves. Number four, there's a film All right, this film is it's a very unique membrane that you got a special order. But if you're smart, you can get it by a yard for pretty cheap. But anyways, if you use a razor, like I thought I was gonna be smart and have some razor, that was gonna help me. And even as careful as I was, it tore through it many times. And the biggest thing, number 5, is that there is a TV screen, an LCD screen under here. Understand that that LCD screen is a disposable. Guys, ladies, that's right, that is a disposable. So after 6 months, that thing burns out. Once it burns out, you need to buy another one, which is $110, right? Unless you find your own, which you pretty much can't for any cheaper than that. Understand that every 6 months, you will be feeding this thing another LCD screen. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a Chinese, it's a Chinese part and problem. So, anyways, number 6, it gets everywhere, and I mean that. Like it's all over the place. The tools, like, just understand, super messy. So just really understand that you gotta get gloves. You really can't mess around with that. Number 7 is look at all this wear and tear. That resin just breaks down all that stuff. But yeah, number 7 is is pretty obnoxious because it gets all over the machine. But number 8 is that the print resin that it came with was a 500 milliliters, and they're like, it's green, it's supposed to work. They want to charge you $90 for that. It's half the size, guys. It's half the size for $90. Guys, I didn't know that. I had no idea it was going to be that pricey, and I didn't know I was going to be wasting that much material. I went through the entire bottle. Not one successful print. All of them had blobs in the bottom. I went, and I know how to calibrate, guys. I have 2 machines here. I built everything, So here's the thing. This resin, you have to look up everything about it. There's really specific time. So number 9 is that your timing, really, you don't understand that the software and the timing that the screen is on, that is everything, guys. The time it's on, the time it's off. So you have to calibrate the heck out of it. This is not a plug and play. You have to calibrate the heck out of it, guys. And if you're lucky, you get the right settings online, you still have to mess with it. The clear is different from the ones with color. So I'm pretty frustrated right now. Months and months and just nothing. I mean, bottle after bottle, and I got to be honest, I've leveled, honed it in. I don't know whether I have a dud. If you don't. Oh, and number 10 is the files you guys have to print. They're not normal files. You have to create supports in the computer with different software, and they give you one that's called Anycubic Photon. There's 64-bit, there's 32-bit. Guys, they don't even tell you that software is not going to work for you. They don't even if you're lucky, it's something simple like a little something. But if it's anything that you created or complex, you have to import it into a better auto support. This is auto supports. Number 11, super important, so we'll get to that. But you have to import, or you have to make these, import your model into a B9 or the Wanhao one, so W7 or whatever it is. It's for that one. So anyways, you can download that stuff. You have to learn the software, and it's just, there is no easy button on this. I swear to God, I was really upset when all this disappointment. I even posted this thing for sale. Anyways, number 11 is really important, but it's just, I don't want to give it a terrible review. I just want to be honest with you guys. You guys have to empty this vat every single time. Like, this is something they should have told you. You have to empty this every single time you get a failed print. guys, and then you have to readjust this. So empty this, all that resin, with, you know, just get gloves, do that, unscrew this, unscrew that, go all the way down. You have to rehome it every time this fails, because if it's failing, it's a bed level issue. The bed is upside down, it's the screw, and there's Z-wobble, and there's all these things that they don't tell you. You know, great, cheap, yeah, we were like, you know, cool, interesting, whatever, yeah, cheap. But the learning curve is huge. The smell is pretty bad, you know, it's pretty strong smell, I gotta be honest. In the room with it, not too happy about it, you know, building an enclosure pretty soon. If I want to keep this, I'm not sure I do at this point. You know, I want a bigger surface to build on. But yeah, inside your computer, you're not going to be able to just go and plug and play. It's just so funny to see people that are just, you know, first try, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Like, as if they've never had any resin experience ever. But once you guys learn and master a little bit of auto supports, yeah, that works well. And also the USB drive that came with it, I had to get a new one. And then, yeah, that was definitely a big pain in the ass. But yeah, you don't want this film to break, because it'll go right through. The LCD screen is right under that, guys, and this just seeps right into the LCD screen. See that crack right there? Yeah, that is all resin, and inside that, it just overflows, and it just sometimes, you know, it just leaks out from, you know, taking it out. And yeah, and the other biggest thing is this is a UV curing. So I'm only having the thing open just to show you right now, but this is a UV curing resin, meaning any light that penetrates this cures. So I don't know why they didn't put these in a UV protection orange, glass, which should have obviously been shipped out. But any light that hits this thing, if it sits for any time, you will see a film on the surface. You will see the resin curing, and that's not good when you spend a lot of money for this stuff. So, guys, I'm trying to be as neutral as possible. Just wanted to give you guys, you know, definitely some truth on this thing. Anycubic Anycubic Photon. You know, it's got a small build area, but it's the biggest one of its kind. But now they're coming up with a new one. This is a 2K screen, so it's half the quality of some of the other ones out there. But sometimes people are, you know, they're quote unquote reporting 10 micron accuracy, which you are not going to get for a long time. You know what I mean? You have to know your stuff. And yeah, you can't just pick any model. Any models, it's not going to work. So yeah, I mean, if this is on level, you know, it's no go. If there's too little resin, no go. You're gonna fail prints. If this is off by any slightest of a measurement, it's not gonna work for you. And that's what I'm battling it. So every single time this fails, you have to empty this out. So it's kind of annoying. I gotta be honest, I'm coming from FDM world right here, you know, just trying to understand why, you know, the build area is so small on this thing and it's not working. And maybe I got a dud. This print, if this print doesn't print, I mean, I'm going to go through another bottle. I'm just so, I'm taken back. Kind of wish I didn't buy it. I got to be honest. So, you guys, if this is for you, you like figurines, that's fine. Me, I make functional parts for, you know, mechanical stuff, and then I electroplate them, adding nickel. So here's the thing: this will work for that, but even the test file did not work. The one they shipped with the machine did not work. So guys, you know, if you're doing this, I mean, I've seen a lot of people, you know, expect instant results, and I gotta be honest. If you think there's going to be instant results, there's not. This is not a easy plug and play for $560. This is not a plug and play system, or however much you paid for this. It's not plug and play. Not ready to go. prepare to have your head smashed against against the wall quite a bit of times before you get anything right. But yeah, I mean, cool thing is, yeah, there's an LCD screen to give you a little preview. I don't like that the fan is kind of not, I wish they were, I don't know. There's a lot of modifications you can make to this, but if you're making figurines and action figures, yeah, this will be decent. But in my humblest of opinions, if you're doing anything bigger or more complicated, I mean, it's good for dentistry, it's good for rings, but if you're doing anything bigger or mechanical or yeah, I would say next. Don't get it, or build your own. I wish for the same price I would have had a huge, you can make a huge 20 by 20. You could take a TV screen and make this with an LCD. I mean, I wish I wish I did that with the money, honestly, and kind of created my own, because I wouldn't have this small build area. But just wanted to let you guys know some serious, truth. This is how it is. And yeah, you're going to have to get some isopropyl alcohol to rinse off your parts. You're obviously going to need a UV light, an LED, curing station. There's nothing easy here. So if you guys like the DIY thing, I guess, I like the DIY thing, so I just also bought this to be a plug and play. So kind of frustrated about this. I'm hoping this is the print after months and months and liters and all these different settings and different files, different auto supports and failures. I mean, I have so many failures, I don't even, it's embarrassing, you know what I mean? And just to expect that, this is going to come right off the bat and people are printing some crazy. I mean, I got to be honest, go on Facebook, there's an Anycubic, there's a bunch of the groups, get on there, get some help. That's the only reason that I'm not, I haven't thrown this machine out of the window, you know what I mean? So, all right, yeah, just wanted to, the things that they wouldn't tell you. I know this is a longer video, but here's the thing. Before you buy Anycubic Photon, listen to this video, share this video, like this video. I'm telling you guys some truth that, you're not going to find online. And, I'm pretty neutral with this opinion. Definitely some, some frustration here for sure. I guarantee you if I have a print that actually works, I'd be a little less frustrated, definitely. But guys, yeah, this, do you want it? Do you not? I don't know. Because the Z wobble, guys, I would just recommend you build your own. Really, really, really would recommend you guys just build your own. If you guys know how to DIY something, or you've built an Enet or any kit or anything like that, build your own. Build your own, all right? It might cost you just maybe a little bit over this. Maybe this, you could definitely, if you're smart about it, you could do it for this, for 400. Priced out everything myself, and if you're really thrifty and scrappy about stuff, and you are going to get a better rail than this. This is so stupid. This one goes loose all the time. This has a Z-wobble issue. But yeah, guys, truth that Anycubic Photon, they won't tell you. So here you go. Oh yeah, and their software, a little bit buggy. But yeah, thank you guys. If you guys like this, share, subscribe, rate. I do a lot of 3D printing, do all that good stuff, and yeah, we'll keep you updated.